Let me see what you have.
Annoying.
No! Oh my God.
don't know why you're hearing a mic, Peachy, because the mic was still muted. Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Hope we're doing well. Welcome in to Peachy, to TB, to Queen, to Breadman. That's still so funny how you change your name to that. Doom, Alwina, Lynn, Quinn. Lynn and Quinn, that rhymes. Did I say Quinn already? I probably already said Quinn, didn't I? Shri, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope we're all doing fantastically. How are things? How are we? Obligatory lizard, of course. How could we not have obligatory lizard? You know what else is obligatory that we need to have? Give me 1 second.
Lizard.
Obligatory bird! Look at him! Hello, Pika! Look at the baby! Lizard? No, that's not a lizard, that's a bird! Come up. Want scritches? No, he doesn't want scritches, that's it. He's done being in the camera for today. How are we all doing? I hope we're all doing well. Quack. Yeah, birds go quack, exactly. How are things? How are we? Also, yes, we have house now, which I kind of forgot to mention in the stream, Tyler, because to be honest, I completely forgot about it, but you know what I didn't forget about? That I have to pay TV back a lot of money. Everyone say thank you to Tibby for getting us a free company home, which is absolutely crazy. So first thing I'm gonna do is put a freaking house on this property and then pay Tibby back like everything. Wait, how do I actually do that? I've forgotten how to, it's this, right? Estate hall, purchase, can I build? Okay, I don't have a, okay, purchase a permit. Oh, I forgot I can preview this. Okay, what do we want? What do we want, guys? This is our free company home. And so, we should all together decide what it's gonna look like. And to be honest, I'm kind of... Look, it's either gonna be wood or stone. I hate the composite one. I don't know why, I just think it looks terrible. I just do not like this. You can make some in the workshop? Oh, true. You can buy different exteriors later? Yeah, but like, we gotta start off first. You like the stone? I also really like the stone. We gotta first start off with, you know, paying Tibby back. But we have house now. Second house. Bigger house. Cooler house. And a lot of more thinging to do. Lynn, hello, by the way. How are you? Hope you're doing well. New house, indeed. Thanks to Tibby for giving us 40 fudging million gil. No. 50... Tibby basically gave us 58 million gil so we could... The three of us could put money down on it. To rig the votes. And anyway, we won. We got 3 votes down on it. Tibby, we need to find a way to get you the... I can give you, what, 37 million back? Because the 20 million I can't give you. I don't think. We'll work out how much I give you back first, but then we work on it. Yes, true. We need to get an aetherite thingy, right? Oh jeez. Let's get that. That's the first purchase. Where do we get those from? Oh god, it's been so ages. Yeah, 30. No, well, I just spent 1 million on the actual house itself. But having said that, I have enough money to give that back to immediately anyway. So yeah. Oh, you've got one, Peachy. You have the you have permission to do edits and stuff, don't you? Put it down? Where? Am I blind? I don't see it. It's all the way at the back, isn't it? Somewhere. Somewhere. There it is. I see it. I fell, by the way. I didn't want to do that. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to get a mannequin in this freaking place. We're going to get a mannequin inside here, so that way it's a lot. I don't have to keep traveling back to Shirogane to give Tibby her money. I have no idea who I get it from. Is it the housing merchant? I think so. Pillars and decorations, and then it was mannequin, right? Yeah. There we go. Oh, you need a mannequin in your house? Oh, well. But you can put stuff in... Oh, right. You don't want it back on this character. Oh, well, it's whatever. We have another mannequin now. It's okay. I probably should have bought a Grand Company chest. Wait, can you get the Grand Company chests from... Not the Grand Company. Can you get a free company chest from those guys? Hi, Breadman. How are you? Company... I wish there was a... Why is there no search function? This game sucks. Whatever. I'll worry about decorating the inside later. Can't even get a bedroom yet. Why not? I actually need to go inside. You know what? Let's actually enter the fudging inside of the property we've just purchased. You're tired? Look, that's fudging relatable. I was this close to not streaming today because I just couldn't be bothered. Buy you a workshop? Hold on. Give me a second to work out how things work. You cannot purchase private chambers until you attain level 15 Steam Plus. Really? What annoying limitation. You've attained the rank of second lieutenant, mouse from order, and a more famous wolf. That's kind of rough for you there, Peachy. Guess you have to actually play on this character. Okay. How the fudge? Interior design. Oh, fudge. What style do we want? I forget we can, like, we could just go minimalist, but that's kind of dull and boring. I'm thinking Highland style could be fun. We have things to mess around with. We have decisions, but that's not what I was looking for. What I was looking for... Apparently I have no freaking idea where I'm going. Is it estate settings? Free company. Rename, edit greeting, guest access settings. Sure. Estate holder rights. Ichi. Chibi. Like tag settings. Where is work in progress? Under renovation. Good enough. You need that for any kind of... Wait, what do I need for any kind of house? View estate details? No. Storeroom status? No. Interior settings? No. How? Ah, purchase private chains, purchase company workshop. There you go. There's a company workshop now. And I may as well buy private chambers as well. Here we go. A thing there's a company just fudging right in here? Oh, that's perfect. Okay, well. I can give you... Apparently I can just give you... Is that 20 million? That's probably... That's 2 million. There you go. You've got the 40 million back. Or you will have the 40 million back once you know... No, you don't. Well, no, but my point is, the money is there ready for you to grab, is what I meant. Take a... Oh, I have to go to Bismarck. Guys, I'm the richest I've ever been. Okay, we're gonna give Tibby her money back, and then we're gonna start doing story stuff. Because this isn't meant to be a housing stream. I just setting the house up and stuff. We're gonna do actual story things. So don't worry about that, guys. We'll do housing later, and by we, I mean, we'll see. But story, today is meant to be story. I want to get story done. We have, what do we have story-wise? We have Alizé's quest? Right, yes. The literal title of my fudging stream is that we're gonna cure tempering, probably. Wait. Wait, this is the wrong Tibby, isn't it? That's the wrong Tibby. This is the right Tibby. Estate teleportation. Give Tibby her money. We still owe her 18 million. But that's okay. Good starts and all that. Ooh, this place looks really nice. Oh my god. 40? No. Well, no. We're giving you this 40 million, and then there's still another 18, right? Another 18 on top of that. Wrong house? What do you mean? Go to the FC one. Can't believe I went to the wrong house. I don't think I can go to yours though, Tibby. Like your FC, because it wasn't. There's a state teleportation, but I can only teleport to this one. I don't have the permission to teleport to your FC one. Like I literally cannot. Click it. That's where I went. Private is. That's the only thing that came up. That's all I can go to. It's because your FC or whoever FC didn't give permission for non-FC members to teleport to it. So I can't teleport there because I'm not an FC member of yours. Yeah, I forgot it would have been made much more sense to be more helpful if I could just, if I actually clicked on it first rather than just hovering over like, look, see? You'll fix? Oh my god, TV's gonna break the rules. But not yet though. There we go.
I gotta snooze this notification for like...
Can I snooze? I can't snooze it for 2 hours. Can I only snooze for 60 minutes? Ooh. Fancy. This is not a housing tour. Going in, going out. The housing tour comes later, probably. Hi, TB. Where is the place I dumped all the money? Hello? This one? What? 40 million for those glasses? What a ripoff! There you go, TB. Can have them back if you want them. A tax-free ripoff, this is true. I can claim this on my tax return. Okay. Thank you for your assistance, Tibby. The other 18 million will be coming at some point in the future, probably. I'll just chuck the probably in there because, you know, don't want to make any promises. You know, I don't know, maybe my account will suddenly disappear. Who knows? That would be crazy. Ha 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 ha. I should probably accept this invite before it kicks me. Go back home. You've changed your profile pic? I'll be the judge of that. I realize that there's no judging of whether you've changed something. Oh my god, banana bread gang. Right. You're really taking the job to its, the joke to its, you know, you're doing great. Okay, main story time. Thank you to TB for giving us so much of your gills so that way we could buy a property, and to Peachy for assisting with it as well, with the putting in a vote and, you know, making a difference. Now that property has been taken, though, it's reaching its peak. I mean, that's debatable. It could peak higher, or this could be its, like, lowest point. You never actually really know. Taru! Is it Tataru or Tataru? I keep getting them mixed up. Ideally, the bar higher. Or quit now while you're behind. Those are your only two options. I give you the Bonanza, the Science's very own airship. Why is it called the Bonanza? I built her as a company project with help from our friends at the Rising Stones and named her for luck and prosperity. Itaru, this is amazing. We'll be able to fly just about anywhere we want. Our garments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship, I see the annals did not exaggerate the many talents of the San's fabled coinkeeper. Yeah, Tataru's fudging insane. I love her, but she's insane. I'd also introduce myself as your pilot, except my camera's being a little too high. Except the training didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped, but that's alright because we've hired this capable fellow here instead. Who could it be? It's not Sid, because we don't need to hire him. Can I pick who the pilot is? You need a name for our very first sub? You can name them? Guys, I would love to put a poll up on screen, but like a poll requires options and choices. I have none. Give suggestions for our sub name, guys. You still think Tataru's a mob boss? Where did she get the money to build it? That's part of the coin coffers. I don't know what to tell you. Bob, we're not calling it Bob. I'm vetoing that immediately. Immediate veto, not happening. The SS Weewoo? I need to give you sub privilege? Okay, I'll do that immediately after this cutscene, because you guys should have sub privileges. I'd also introduce myself as your part. Oh, I read that. Who is it? Oh, some random dude. I wasn't gonna guess this. The Bonanza is equipped with a full complement of mana colors, by the way. Feel free to use them to get around Azizlar, but enough talk, it's time to fly. All aboard. I quite like the SS Wee Woo. Does anyone else have any other suggestions for sub names? We could also go with please like and. But I feel like that's a little too silly. The SS Wee Woo. You gave like no opportunity for anyone else to like provide a second suggestion. It's so funny. You were just like, nope, that's it now. Okay. Wait. I'm a little confused. Oh, registration and dismantling. That also needs to be added. I should add a rank in here for, like, between regular slices and food critics. There should be, like, kitchen hands. I don't know. Just, you know, just like, can I? Oh, this is annoying. For people who don't have mod powers but need all the powers to be able to actually, like, do things that I want them to do. Actually, you know what I should be doing? This. That way I can... That's so annoying. Food engineers? I kind of like food engineers more than kitchen hands. Now, I don't remember what company profile rank setting this quest design does. Promotion, demotion, applications, company board, short message, credits. Yeah, sure, you can get those ones. Full access to Gil, full access to crystals. Basically full access to any of these, to be honest, I think. Maybe. Naming, ingredient customization, guest access per... I won't give those ones because we shouldn't need them. Judgment Day. Story modeling, finishing placement removal, retaining dispatchment, ethereal wheel use. Don't know what those means. Just give all of these. Bam. Now I have no idea if I've given like more or less options to for the other stuff. Full access, it's good. Okay, that's fine. Though food critic should also get this too. When you FC your leader as a captain, your first mate, and your alt is human resources. I love that. This is we was embarked on the subaquatic voyage. That's so good to hear. Okay, well this one should also have this. So basically the only thing food engineers don't have that food critics do have is estate purchasing and actual like that sort of stuff. So, Tibby, you're being put into food engineer, but that shouldn't change what you do or don't have access to. I'm also taking applications for other food engineers. Sticky situation, wee woo. I kind of like that. That's kind of good. I kind of like that. Also, how do I check the... TB registered submersible number 1. Change the name to the SS Weemoo deployed in the subaquatic voyage. What's happening? We've got a submarine. I think the second submarine should be named in Tibby's honor when we eventually get around to it, considering... I mean, it probably should have been the first, but the second one, considering Tibby helped all of this happen, we should probably name something for her. You know what I mean? Because we have a bunch of actions I don't use, so that's kind of crazy. Okay, you have breakfast? Well, what's for breakfast? Do it for Tibby. What am I doing for Tibby? The SSTB? Kinda really like that. Kinda really like that. Someone remember that. Tibby, remember it. Honestly, Sid would be jealous of the way that airship flies. Tatara has outdone herself. Pressure cooker. Huh? Don't get it. Here we are on Azizlar, and Alphino's report did not do the scale displays justice. Sweet sticky rice, white rice with coconut candy. Ooh, that sounds really nice, actually. Why is my nose stuffy? I don't have a cold anymore. There's no reason for this. It's just... Why? Why, oh why is it happening? It's also bedtime for Pika soon, so I should put him to bed in like a couple of minutes after I talk to Graha. This appears to be Helix, which means we stand in Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and... Yes, I believe I have my bearings. So this is my first time in Azizlar. I do have some familiarity with the place thanks to the records in the Crystal Tower. The deeper you go, the harder the pressure gets to cook up, because you can cook up some fudge. Yeah, but Peachy, what in the world are you talking about, though? I'm kind of like, what is the context here? Where did this come from? Why did you say pressure cook? I'm so lost. Oh, for names. Oh, the Weewo is already sent out, and the second one has to be in Tibby's name. So I don't know what pressure cooker has to do with Tibby. Yes, silly goose. It doesn't have to be in Tibby's name. Only if Tibby wants it to be. But I feel like it should be, you know. Unless I'm mistaken, this path leads to an aetherite, but beyond which there'll be an information terminal. So this is bring our search there. I keep thinking I can only have 2. Why do I keep thinking 2? You're under such self-inflicted pressure. What relatable content? That sucks, and that's a movie. Okay. I'm gonna really quickly. I definitely think we should have a poll for the last 2 names. We just need to have a list of suggestions first. So I wonder if I'm gonna like create some sort of like document or something off stream for people to like insert the suggestions. Yeah, we've got a very long time. We'll have a bit of a time before we even see sub number 2. So like, there's plenty of time for people to offer their suggestions. Yeah, I'll make a Discord channel. No, I won't make a channel. I'll make a thread. I'll make a thread in the suggestions channel for people to comment on. Make a thread for 14. Oh, true. Yeah, it should be in 14 instead. You're so correct. You're so correct. Okay, I'm gonna really quickly put Pega to sleep, so I'll like step away for like 5 seconds. 5, 10, 50, 30 seconds. 1 minute. 1 minute. Have a chair. Night time, Pika. Come home. Everyone say one last good night.
Night night, Pika. Night night. Love Scooch.
Close up scooches at the camera. Good bed. Oh, look at you. Oh, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, guys, I can't put him away. Guys, I can't put him away now. Okay. Oh, no, now he's gone to bed. Okay. Night night, Pika. Night night. Night night, Pika. Night night. Okay. Boba's in heaven. Oh yeah, he loves his scritches. He loves them so much, and I'm so glad he's still willing to accept them from me, given like twice a day I'm like grabbing and restraining him to give him his meds and he's hating it. So I'm so glad he still trusts me to give him those scritches. Like that's huge. You don't understand, guys. You don't understand how good that is. But also important to note. After, I think I put it in the Discord announcements with the whole, not in the announcements, in my schedule. This Sunday morning, for me, which doesn't affect you guys currently, but this Sunday morning for me, daylight savings time shifts, so streams will be an hour earlier for you guys, I think, if I've got my math the right way around, it always confuses me. They'll be an hour earlier for those of you who do not experience a shift at the same time as this Sunday, which should be everyone. Sunday for me? No, today is Monday, but I'm saying Sunday morning at like 2 a.m. Clock goes forward an hour, meaning streams are an hour earlier for the rest of you guys. But also it means it will be brighter at night, which means Pika will be out on stream more often from this Sunday. That's right, you get to see more Bird coming your way live. Yeah, that's pretty much that was the announcement. You get to see more Pika on stream now. More Pika content, exactly. More Burb, more Pika, more joy as it is later on in the day and the sun will be out for longer, so Pika gets to stay up. That's it. That's the announcement. That's the tweet. Anyway, moving on. Hi, Growth here. How you doing? The only reason you subbed before you even knew Pika existed, probably. Maybe not. Actually, it's very possible you didn't. You finally get to see... I mean, you just did. So... yeah. Pika's back. The grand return of the bird that runs it all. Anyway. Here's the terminal. A moment while I search through the archives for references to tempering. You're fine, Beachy. There we are. No, don't sit in the corner. Get back. Get out of the fudging corner. You sit in the middle of this goddamn room. Iconic corruption. Overview. That sounds promising. No. /untimeout _VT. Indeed. Let us see what this report has to say. There's a keyboard right there. Why are you like, Found it. The contents appear to have been deleted. What, so I can point and laugh again? No, Peachy, no, I would never, probably. Not in this instance, no. I would point and laugh at you, but not now and not for this reason. Does that help? What? No, isn't there something you can do? Not from him, I'm afraid, but there may be another copy of the report exists elsewhere. The question is, where to look? No, hey, not 100%. Maybe like 90%. Solid 80%. 70% best I can do. It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. It's likely that he kept a copy. I would say it's a distinct possibility. Assuming he was a researcher here, he will have had quarters in the Habisphere. We can ascertain the details of the Habisphere control. Let's return to the Bonanza and avail ourselves of the mana cutters. We will need them to reach our destination. I forgot, you already have a suitable means of transport, don't you? No need to waste time accompanying us back to the ship. We'll see at the Habisphere. They're basically just like, hey, you can mount up. You do it yourself. Like, okay, fudge you guys. You can have your dumb little mana cutters. I'll ride in this amazing unicorn. Look at this unicorn. Isn't it so cool? That's all I got, guys. It's just so cool. So how are we doing? This is going to be quite a fudging journey. I forget how fudging huge Azazla is and it has one single freaking Aetherite. Like, that's actually just bullying. That's actually just rude. Was there a occurring issue with Heaven's? Oh, yeah, no. I know, I was here. I was here. Actually, but it was like, not just here, it was like fudging everywhere, wasn't it? Like, you're right. The Sea of Clouds, 2 Aetherites. On the same fudging side of the map near each other. Like, what else? What else? What else? We have fudging West Kurthus, whole fudging place, 1 Aetherite. Dravanian Forelands, actually slightly okay. This one's not as bad. Churning Mists, fudging Nightmare. I just went right past it. Hinterlands has none. Wait, where's Hinterlands? Varnia? Holy shoot, you're right. I completely forgot about the Hinterlands. It's like Ardleshire, or that's it. Though, to be fair, the Dravanian Hinterlands isn't like the... It's not the biggest, and you're only there a couple of times, so it's not the worst. But, oh my god, I keep moving past it. It still sucks. I just want to see what they said. Nothing important. If the late Owen did indeed have a chamber here, this node will be able to tell us its number. There, from what I recall of the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of... Warning, an evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry to the Habisphere is not permitted at this time. Foiled again. In all likelihood, the order would have been imposed during the 4th Umbrel Calamity, and I doubt it will be listed in the near future. Energy level critical. Returning to base for recharging. I guess we should follow it back to its base. Sure, there must be some other way to gain access. Force, for example? Were we to resort to that, I have an idea. Were we to send a surge of energy through yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart, releasing the locks. As for really? You're telling me advanced Allergen technology can just be like bypassed by a little bit of a zappy zap? A little bit of a higher current than usual, and it just completely fudging resets the whole system, warnings and all? Like... I don't know, that kind of seems like a massive security flaw, actually, when you think about it. It's hard to implement well. Is it really? I figured it would be like a, I don't know, like you'd want to have surge protection because it's going to be a huge, like, important thing to stop attacks. I don't know. I don't know enough about that sort of stuff. Lynn, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your rest. Go get some sleep or otherwise. Thanks for dropping by. Like, I don't know enough to really say to be. I just assumed it was something that would be really, you know, obvious thing to protect against. Lots of hacks and super secure stuff is done using power slack. Well, that's exactly why I thought there'd be better protection, right? Because that's absolutely a way to get in. But apparently not. I am learning that nothing is secure. I mean, I already knew nothing was secure, obviously. I'm just like, oh boy. Oh boy. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shard might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall they're known to form at points of stagnant ether throughout the continent. You seem to recall? Are you honestly telling me that was in the records too? This dude studied every record. Oh, I do know that though, Timmy. Which, to be fair, kind of... Why do I feel like we've had this discussion before on stream? And then had a follow-up discussion about having had the discussion before on stream, and now we're having a third discussion about having this discussion before on stream? Is my memory an absolute mess, or have we definitely talked about this 2 times? Because I'm having the biggest amount of double deja vu right now. That's... But can you confirm if we have? Not with you, okay. I don't know who else it would fudging be, so I just had massive deja vu, I guess. A report sent to the capital mentioned that lightning aspected ether was prone to pulling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with the grid. A minor detail, I grant you, but in my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much elegant knowledge. Besides, my studies helped me to feel connected to the source, to home. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind, but to finally stand here with the two of you is more exhilarating than I can well express. I find it so funny that he's talking about, like, oh, when I was in the first and I did all these things in the first, and technically, he's never been to the first. He just has the memories of a future self who has been, and, like, guess the soul/spirit, so he technically has, but, like, he also hasn't? It's fascinating. I love it, but it's fascinating. He had 100 years of nothing to do. He got some reading done. He got more than reading done. He didn't have nothing to do. He built up an entire fudging thriving city of people who absolutely, like, not worship him in a religious, like, weird sense, but worship him in a... He's actually a genuinely good leader that has helped them. Like, that's 100 years of fudging massive leadership. He could walk up to any fudging company with his resume and get a job guaranteed. It just sort of happened, but it like, I mean, yes, but he still did it, you know? Like, it takes more than just being in the right place at the right time to be a good leader. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was just waiting for us. But he also very much did still do his role very well. Was it his primary focus? No. But it didn't have to be. He did a phenomenal job. Okay, let him have this, Timmy. Let him have this. Oh, very. Now then, the lightning shard. If I may, I suggest we split up and search the beta quadrant. Beware of sprites. They are want to manifest with the aether stagnant. That is showing off, which makes me think we should make a contest of this. The first to return here with the shard wins. What do you say? I'm one of those. It would be my honor to come third! Buddy! You can't just say that! You have to try. It'd be my honor to come third. My god. Well, let's make sure he comes third, guys. Because we know Alizé, like, let's be honest here, the competition isn't with him, it's with Alizé. Like, let's be real. Is best boy and you'll die on that hill? Yeah, no, that's a pretty solid hill to die on, actually. I wouldn't even say it's a very contested hill. It's like, that's reasonable. Is it? Oh my god, it's actually in the ground, isn't it? Okay. Stagnant lightning. I have found the thing. It would have been too much to hope that they were level 60 enemies, huh? I'm like, I'm in a level 60 zone. Like, there'll be level 60 enemies. No, that's... You're probably burnt out. No, that's so fair, PG. That's valid. Oh. You go stop playing the game if it's burning you out. You know what I mean? I mean, look, I love them both, but Alizé is winning. No, Peachy, I get it. I'm the same. Like, genuinely. Like, I'll touch a game, I'll play a game for like a month on end, then I'll not touch it for like a week or so because I'm just not feeling it, and then like 2 weeks later I'll be like, oh, I'm burned out of this game, that's why I haven't touched it for 2 weeks. You don't realize until after, you know what I mean? So I get it. Bravo, that was quite a show adventure. Why the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped my mind. Also, not gonna lie, I'm sort of slowing down 14 as well because I'm also trying to stop myself getting burned out. So I might be like pulling back on the 14 streams all the time. May not be a surprise of those of you considering I've introduced WoW and Hollow Knight, but I'm trying to not completely drop the game because I'm still enjoying the hell out of it. I appear to have forfeited your little race. Wait, I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the lightning shot is yours. What do you mean you forfeited the race? You weren't invited. What? No dramatic entrance? You've changed. Yeah, I agree, Peachy. I agree. Wait, what? Wait, that was just Gratia? But why? You remember that? In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It isn't every day you meet an honest to God's hero, after all. The contest continues, so better hurry back. Oh, but one last thing. Thank you, Mimely, for bringing me here. I don't remember when I first met. I picked a fudging option not knowing I was referencing anything, and that's kind of sad. I didn't even know what the reference was. But yeah, I'm thinking peak stream. If people aren't into 14 this Friday when I have the usual thing, we might do peak instead. Same intro he had when he first met. I don't remember this. I can't even claim like, oh, I did it so long ago and I've had a break from 14. No, I haven't had a break from 14 since since post Stormblood. I've been playing the game fudging every day non-stop, but it was still months ago and I've still completely forgotten. That's so sad. Of me, by the way, to be clear. It appears Alizé had no luck, so the victory is yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shard? It isn't that makes you so much better at finding things. What do you have that I don't? A quest log, a search indicator, a circle, literal sparkling stuff coming out of the ground. Video game protagonist logic. What else? What else? There's a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. I suspect we could both learn a great deal from memory, and not only about the secrets of the adventure, but come, we should attend to our mission. Excellent. The system responded exactly as intended. We now have access to the Hatasphere. Only one obstacle remains. The security systems within. Should they be triggered, they could make life rather difficult for us. In light of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I'm right, my royal blood should allow me to venture here unmolested. Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes, but if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us that you'll get out the first sign of trouble. You're asking him to get out the first sign of trouble? You know, if he was the Crystal Exarch, he probably wouldn't. But as Grahatir, he absolutely will. I believe it. I believe it. He doesn't think of himself as a hero. Or even, he doesn't even think of himself as mildly capable right now, which is kind of sad. Well, nothing for it but to sit tight. How long are we waiting for? I'm sure this Oren fellow was very learned, but iconic corruption and overview sounds like a studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about the combat applications of ether. Nothing if not practical. Alphonse was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a lengthy discourse on our notions, duty to the world. Controversial subject, to say the least. Sounds like Alphonse. He asserted that Charlane's knowledge should rightly be used to protect all life from the start, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the Forum, our father was not happy. At the time, of course, Alphonse was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to the death with anyone who saw things differently. By which I mean, the rows were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be a little more open-minded, but deep down he still holds fast to that one belief, and I admire him for it. I should have liked to meet the young Alphino. For what it's worth, my thesis concerned the elegant civilization as depicted in folklore. Did everyone just have theses? I didn't have a thesis in this game! Oh, you're back. I didn't know you attended the Studium. I didn't. A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the Students of Baldesian convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time, I'll admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. Good gods, an Archon stasis. I shudder to imagine the work involved. But enough about that. Is this the fruit of your foray? Yes, Owen's archive note. It was waiting for me in this chamber. Is it active? If a copy of his report still survives, it'll be stored in this device. Shall we find out? Plot twist is just like low battery. And just runs back inside. Initializing. Scanning for registered user. User not found. To proceed as a guest, please complete biometric authentication. Well, that'd be up to Graha. Verifying. Authentication complete. Guest identified as member of the royal family. I'm at your most humble service, your highness. It never ceases to amuse me. 'Tis but a pity the effort will not last forever. Burger Une said as much when they granted me this gift, but until such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Search archive for iconic corruption. Searching. One item found. Iconic corruption. An overview. The report is locked by its author. Please state password. I am the Royal Highness. I am royalty. Give me this. Well, go on then, your highness. Tell the nice know the password. Does he know the password? Right, let's see. Glory be to Alag. There's no way that's the password. Long live Emperor Zand. You really think something like that's gonna be the password? Password incorrect. Please try again. Found it. Password accepted. Come now, passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance, she'll get it in one. It'll be funny. Okay, really? Password. I'll believe it as well if it works. The notion that the password could be something so inane would be laughable were it not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is ghostly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden? How dare you speak to Alizé like this? What did that thing just call me? Oh my god. These things have fudging artificial intelligence? I thought it was just like a node of fudging data. This thing had this thing. Wild Rose will not work. Wild Rose? Password incorrect. Again, be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated. Alright, that's it. I say we just manually extract what we need. Calm down, Alizé. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep and we wish losing the report altogether. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax machine into cooperating, it is them. I would have preferred if the password was password. Let us bear the node back to the Rising Stones. It's just gonna go along. It's gonna be like, yep, you're not my owner, but I'll come with. That was funny. I like that scene. That was pretty good. Threat detected. Ah, fudge, guys. It knows we're a threat. It knows we're a threat. The AI uprising will be soon. I should probably mention I've yet to meet Sid since waking up. Rambros did send word to the Ironworks, but it appears our friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assure you my proposal to seek his help is no pretext, however much I might look forward to seeing him again. Him and everyone. But come, let us put in our way. I mean, yeah, but that's not me. I didn't threaten anything. I am not the threat. Having said that, it could just be saying there's a threat detected in the vicinity and not specifically that I am the threat detected. Look at him, all but one. How sweet. Still, it wouldn't do to keep him waiting. Shall we? Shall we? Thank God I can get out of here. Not that I hate Azizla or anything, but I don't like Azizla.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Retsky, what the fudge? No. Stop. Stop it. Get some help. How are you doing, Retsky? I hope you're doing well. Large low-born presence of tech. Oh. So it's also racist. Nice. Not nice, by the way, chat. Just to clarify that, not good. Wonderful news, Mimely. Tataru contacted Sid on our behalf, and he is on his way here even as we speak. While we wait, I should very much like to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Cryle? Oh yeah, that thing. How did that go? As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Garlemald. Broad low to the ground. Oh, of course, it's just talking about the lava fells! Because there are 3 of us and we outnumber them. That's not any better though. According to intelligence from our Doman allies, the war of succession rages on and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Of greatest concern to us is the 3rd? I've read that as the Illid, and I was like, no, that's the 3rd. A legion aligned with Nord Nerva. It appears they've received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. Brutus, aren't they the ones who took in Yotsu and Asahi? This bodes well. Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping the Fancode and Uyonjay will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it will be unwise to interfere in the conflict, and so, thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the Primal problem much more. I mean, they had one, but then it just got absolutely, like, destroyed by, like, multiple assassinations, right? And then suddenly no one existed, like, no one was left. Am I misremembering? You are correct, though, Redsky. You're absolutely correct. Nobles do start getting ideas. Although in this instance, they just sort of were okay with the succession plan that did exist. It was by design. Wait, what was by design? Oh, Varus quote? God, I don't even remember. Working with friendly factions among the beast tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. If your succession plan doesn't cover your lineage down to the 50th heir, you're doing a bad job. No, Redsky, you got the right yaw. Oh, wait, no, the first yaw. I thought you were correcting the second yaw, and I was like, no, that's right. No, the first one. Okay, that's fair. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Laminsans in particular struggle with their efforts, and the Alphinaud and Y'shtola have been called upon to aid them. So long as we're dealing with the Tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Which is why we must succeed. On that cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's respite? I'll show Sidon as soon as he arrives. I love how this is now a secondary room because they got sick of asking people to go into the solar and they were like, you know what, we can't keep asking people to go into the solar. There's other stuff that needs to happen in the solar. Let's make a new room to go into. Yeah. I mean, yes and no. Like, yes, because they're absolutely, but also no, because they should have a plan for which son is going to be first or second or whatever. If they're gonna fight, then it doesn't matter what your succession plan is anyway, because people are gonna fight. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. Warning: His Highness is exhibiting elevated blood pressure. Ukulele is hanging out in the solar. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, what if people haven't done the ukulele quest line? You know, then they can't go to the solar while this quest is happening, so they need to have a new location. Exactly, Risky. You need a backup. But what if you need a backup to your backup? You know? Like, what if they both die? Then you're screwed. So you need 3. Well, if all 3 dies, well, then you gotta give them a 4th. And if the 4th's gonna have a 4th, then you may as well have a 5th. This whole fudging patch has been, Grahatia says hi to all of his friends. That's the patch. He says hi to his friends. If your intention is to throw the world into chaos, you don't name a successor. Exactly. This is true. It's a conspiracy. Look, it's a conspiracy if you're down to your fudging 3rd, honestly. Maybe not. 4th, though. Sid... And if they all die in the same plane crash, then you're the idiot. Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. I would have been, had you not fulfilled your promise. Wait, you? I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. Oh, future Sid is the one who did it. Gotcha. But if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare, I dare say that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Speaking of which, you wanted my help with something. What is it? That's how I imagine they speak in those little bits of dialogue. Well, treatment for tempering. And for the next step, you need to find the password to this Allegan's report. Just so, with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly, and thus we turn to you. Well, I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a Magitech terminal should make short work of identifying the password. I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rambros. It contains an elegant dictionary. You always hear the trombone speech from the parents in Panos. What in the fudge are you talking about, Timmy? Like, I have, like, not a clue what you're on about. Just a hammer with a label taped treatment. Oh my god. No. Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to a terminal and set to work right away. But what if the password isn't a fudging dictionary word? As we all know, using a non-dictionary word for your password increases the chance that it will not be breached. That's a fudging negative. Decreases the chance of being hacked by a significant amount. Just saying. Oh, the cut. Oh, yeah, I can't say I relate. Or, yeah, not relate. Understand? Can't say I've seen it, to be honest. Looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom. Oh. Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honors, Your Highness? Use Wikipedia random articles to find a beefy word as your password. Okay, chat. Anyone want to breach Redsky's accounts? You have his main password plan. Don't do it. By the way, that's illegal, and also really mean. I wouldn't, milady. His password's password? You're so right. Rage, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Half of all Allegan passwords are just Signum. What is this, Latin? Wait, what if the Allegans are meant to, like, the, like, ooh, what, No, I'm going to stop now. Twitch is about to play ads, though, so I'm going to quickly step up, fudging, blow my nose, because it's blocked again for literally no reason. And be back really shortly once I get a drink, because I'm out of water. And yeah, so you guys enjoy your, like, 3-minute little ad break. Your younger nephew's Steam account got fished. You've been getting spam. Oh no, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. More lore for the PowerPoint. Oh, fudge. More lore for the PowerPoint I'm going to completely forget. Okay, after the ad break, we're getting more lore for the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, chat? Cool. I'll be back soon. Don't go away because I begged you. Please don't leave me. I'm back. How are y'all doing? My nose is still stuffy because apparently there was nothing to blow and it's just annoying and I hate it. Anyway, Allegans are Latin, Gallians are Greek. Right, you got that wrong. Gallians are Latin and Ancients are Greek. I'm assuming by Ancients you mean Allegans. That's not confusing at all. Also, I don't know what WW is, Peachy. The only thing I can think of when I think WW is www.insertwebsitehere.com.au. But only if you're Australian, otherwise you don't use the .au. Or WW is in The War Within, like the Warcraft expansion, but that no one calls it WW, so I don't know. Ancienter than Allegans. Oh, okay, right. Wait, oh, the ancients being the fudging like Hythlodaeus and the fudging the people from the. I'm stupid because obviously that's what that means, because Hitler fudging Deus, our boy, and the whole fudging Amara. No, open the report entitled Iconic Corruption and Overview. Password freedom. Galamod is Allag too. I can't really say too much. I don't really know too much about Galamod except that seems very Roman Empire. Oh my god, we get to see what a fudging Allagan looks like? This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. They look like here. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the ether of the soul. Oh wait, we saw the fudging at the end of fudging Rome Reborn. The two royalty were fudging here looking anyway, so I already knew that. Love these wearing raid gear from Coils. Oh really? That's cool. I recognize this gear. Said ether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. But when a subject is exposed to the ether of an icon, this changes, their soul taking on the properties of the entity in question. By way of an example, exposure to the ether of the fiend Sephiroth would cause a subject's ether to become aligned with the element of earth. Wait, so the thing happening in the first with all of them taking on like more light, it's kind of a similar thing. They get kind of, except in this case it would just be whatever element is more associated with the primal. As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with earth-aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposures would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. But we've never seen that with the primals. You think they were heroes, or mostly Hero Kingdom? I thought they were like predecessors to the hero, so they weren't hero themselves, but they were something else. Having said that, it makes total sense for them to be hero because there would not have been enough. There would not have been a long enough period of time for them to have evolved from something into a hero. Like, they'd still be the same species. So that makes sense, is what I'm trying to say. The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributable to the elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes unreally charged or stagnant during the process. The stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. In this manner, did the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. Oh, that's true. We did, didn't we, Tibby? I forgot about Leviathan, because Leviathan's the only one that did that, right? Like, the only other instance of anyone transforming into anything else has been in Heavensward with the blood of the dragons. And Bahamut is a primal. Though it wasn't Bahamut, it was, I mean, it was Nidhogg that was doing it, and it was Nidhogg's blood and all that sort of stuff. But like, Bahamut's like the father of dragons or something, right? There's been talk of him and not much has actually been seen. Okay. I don't know if I'm trying to form a connection with Bahamut and the fudging dragons in the Heavensward that wasn't there, but that's just where my brain's going. Having discerned the mechanism of iconic corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects, an endeavour in which we were successful, albeit at a great cost. Oh? In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women all, fell victim to corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. Sounds to me like you were doing human experimentation. Kind of not okay. Kind of a yikes, to be honest. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Amon. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence I've been stripped of rank and title and will shortly be expelled from this facility. Oh my god. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I record it in the hope that one day, someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording. Oh, I love that! Not that everything that happened to him, that's kind of messed up, but I love that he still did this anyway. You're not sure if there was much evolution in this world? Your world was a bit shaky, you don't remember much about evolving human species. I don't think there's been much evolving of anything, to be honest. Hell, the most evolution we've ever gotten was from the fudging dragons. From the dragon kind in Heavensward. That's the evolution we've seen. That's all the talk of evolution we've gotten. The Algons are constantly battling primals. It's not like they need to experiment on people. Tempered people already plenty. This is fair, but having said that, if they were constantly battling primals, it sounds to me like this sort of research to shield and protect people from primal influence would be fudging huge, would be key, would be absolutely game-changing. So why was he silenced? Why was he stripped of rank and title? Why was it deemed non-essential? Do I sense a conspiracy? Do I sense that the battle with the primals was something that kept the Algons going? Do I sense a similar fudging story to what happened with Heavensward, with the fudging Curthins, with the Ish Guardians and their constant battle with the dragons, the war with the dragons that was actually fudging fake and built up? Is it a similar thing with the Algons fighting the primals for no reason? It's all connected. Bahamut was the first brood, sibling of Tiamat, Nidhogg, and Harrisvelga. Spawned of Midgard Summer, but unrelated to Heavens and so. Okay. So, right. Considering the races were also on the first, you may have been the Sundering that created the various global races. That's also true. I was also thinking as much, because before the Sundering, like all the ancients and all that sort of stuff looked the same. Well, I say they looked the same. We've never seen a single one of them except for the unsundered Ascians, which kind of look like Hyur. So I don't know why all these other races started like growing tails and ears and fudging scales and stuff. They took bodies. That's true. I forgot about that. So it is possible they all just look the same then. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, Turbo, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Congrats on 7th. How are things? How are you? They've all been covered by Masters. Yeah, I completely forgot. Like, because I was thinking, like, oh, they were covered by Masters, but we've seen the Ascians. No, the Ascians fudging inhabited other people's bodies. So that's a little silly. Dirty little body hoppers. What a quote. How are things, Turbo? More importantly, this confirms the stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that. Who the fudge is Angelo? Yeah, were we to simply reanimate a tempered soul, I feel it would do naught to diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may very well intensify it. Glad to hear it, Turbo. We've seen the shades in Amaranth, no, but they're kind of like big cloaked figures. Like, I don't really think that says much, right? Or are you talking about like the black amorphous blobs? Because they also don't seem like anything. No, we would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them ever remaining as thrall. Yeah, so the big cloaked people. If only we could make them remember who they were. If only we had, I don't know, a crystal where you could put someone's soul and memories into. But of course, memory transference. The process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting a technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tempering. Though thus restoring the sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith which has come to dominate the individual's thoughts. I see, the theory seems sound, and our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. Yeah. They did, you're right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism, and I concede that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure. Then perhaps it is better we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have reason to be confident. You see, nodes such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics. Which leads me to believe it may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. If so, we would be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days. In theory, it would be no different from how we identified the password, but it will take more calculating power, a lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment will be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind a password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course. Why else? But what was his password, though? It was freedom. That says to me that there was some sort of level of government control. Maybe they're all under a watchful eye. Maybe they weren't able to do what they wanted, which leads into my theory. Wait, a password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure in a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted his report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective. I believe their motto was freedom through technology or some such. It was also very much a totalitarian military, so we need to go in tinfoil hat. I think my theories are phenomenal, okay? Crystal Exarch being Hoshafont, Mimeli or the Warrior of Light actually being from the fudging pre-Sundering times, being the 14th member of the Convocation, the Allegans being a fudging totalitarian military that's actually trying to keep a war with the Primals that actually isn't needed, and they'd want to shut off anyone who tried to stop it. It just all just fits. You two, round up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop. Whenever you start one of your theories, just plop on for the duration. I mean, I could, but I feel like that sort of thing would be much better with like a fudging little animated VTuber fudge. Which, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned, kind of want to have one. I think it'd be really cool. I could have like a tinfoil hat as a prop. I could have a buffering icon as a prop. I could have like so many other things probably. Add a tinfoil hat to Pika. That's a possibility. I don't know how I'd do it though. Because Pika moves around a lot and he does like different animations. I feel like it would really work. Right away, Chief. I think little VTuber fudge logo guy would be more easy to implement, you know? Things about to get very busy. Luckily we have you to help, eh? Who, me? Misa? Sorry, a fudging Jar Jar was not necessary there. Right, well Grad T and I configure the terminals. I want the rest of you to procure supplies. Namely, Ceruleum to fuel the terminals and the ice shards to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better. Leave the ice shards to me. Oh, but I can mine the ice shards so quickly. I've rounded out some adventures and go on a gathering spree. I love how they've made that canon. That's just a thing they do. That's how they actually get the materials. They just get a bunch of adventurers to do it. Because apparently the adventurers are the ones who gather everything. In that case, I'll trust Mimeli and Alizé with the Ceruleum. Here's a promissory note for each of you. Promissory note? Promissory note. Oh my god, Alizé, let's go shopping together. Take them to the Skyscale manufacturing in Ishgard and the civilian processing plant in Thanalan. The people there will give you what we need. Yours is a well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll head to Thanalan. Time to go to Ishgard. I have chocolate with me and I'm kind of tempted to just eat it. But also I'm streaming, you know? And I shouldn't be eating while streaming. Same, like you also have chocolate, but you're not streaming and you can eat it. That's so sad. You just shouldn't be eating chocolate. Why not? Huh? Why not? Eat your chocolate. Come on, what the hell? Mitch, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. You got stuck under the floor in Infinity Nikki? Man, that's unfortunate there. Are you infinitely stuck under the floor? Welcome back. How may I serve you this day? I have a promissory note. So you after civilian. In that case, please present the note to our engineer at the airship landing. She'll be glad to assist you. I have to walk all the way over the other end of the map. Wait. Okay, it's over there. Ow! Imagine taking 3,000 damage from falling like 2 feet. He recognizes you because you've unlocked a machinist. That makes sense. I do like that, to be honest. I really like that. You're soft locked in Pogo stuck and it made you sad? I guess you got Pogo stuck, huh? Cerulean, you've come to the right man. Fair warning though, the price is shot up on account of the uncertainty with the Empire, so I hope you've got the coin. Oh jeez, how much do I have to pay? I shouldn't have to pay anything, right? There's a promissory note. Well now, a promissory note from the Ironworks. Don't see many of these. Not that it's a problem, it's as good as gold to me. Good. As gold. Oh my god, what the fudge? What are you guys doing here?
My friend!
It's
After
voiced.
the disappointment of
I
not
can eat
seeing you in
chocolate.
Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
Oh, is it not good?
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
Hooked up? What do you mean?
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find.
Wait. When did Endwalker release? I thought Endwalker was mid-COVID. Not fudging late Shadowbringers.
I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones.
Wait, Endwalker in 2022.
Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my
No.
regards, won't you? But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day?
I don't think his voice acting is particularly bad. I see. Oh, of course, no, I remember you mentioning
A
that.
cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me.
Okay, this is a little awkward.
Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed. Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it.
It's not that the voice acting is necessarily bad, it just very much doesn't match with how his body is being animated. It's a little jarring.
In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
oh, you know, of course the voice actors are still good. Like, that's their job, the voice actors. They know what they're doing. Yeah, exactly, Timmy. Having said that, a lot of voice actors work from home, though, and they also do fine. Then again, they might be getting more direction while they work from home. I don't know how it works. Like, take Baldur's Gate as an example. I think the narrator did all of her voice acting from home. I could be mistaken, but she wasn't like in the fudging. She wasn't recording with everyone else, right? Like she was doing it all alone. When was the last time you had fudge? Don't make me answer that question. Don't make me answer that question. It'll be an embarrassment. I'll be outed as a fraud. Don't ask me. This is the fudge place. Time for your mandatory fudge check. I want to say 2022 or 3. Maybe even longer ago than that. Bye, Breadman.
Who would
Enjoy
have
your
thought
Minecraft.
cerulean weighed
Thanks
so
for being
much?
here. Good to see you again.
Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Alize, you haven't changed, have you? You fool. Is it me? No, I'm kidding.
Good work, you two.
That's such
This
a
is
dumb
all we asked
reaction.
for and more.
What is it, Tippy? What is it?
Quite a lot more now that I look at it.
The Fudgery and Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco? That does sound like it should have good fudge. I would love some fudge. Thank you.
Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all...
I will say as well, just for the record, I started streaming in 2018. Fudge was sort of my whole thing, like right from the beginning, because I knew that I said fudge a lot, and so I was like, I'm gonna make that the theme of the stream, right? That's what I decided, like before I even started streaming. The first time I ever actually had fudge was in 2020, so I will out myself there. I will out myself there. And that is all. That's all you get. That's the only admission of guilt I'll provide. They had fans that blew the smells out of the shop and into the entire district. That's simultaneously smart, but also concerning. Like, what if people are really sick in the factory? Then suddenly everyone in the sick gets infected by yucky sickness. I don't know how that works.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
On what grounds, Mitch? What's the crime? What am I being arrested for? Fudging, give me a good one. Lack of fudge. Not a crime. Not something that a warrant can be provided for. Try again.
It's been
You're
a while.
still here. Right answer, Mitch.
Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
Oh, okay. Good to know Nero is still as much of a jerk as he was before. I know, in the MSQ I was shocked too. I was like, oh, this isn't a side quest.
Elegance. It seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved.
Is that not right, Garland?
God, he's such a jerk.
Ask Jessie. She was the one who hired you. All I know is you're an employee of the Ironworks now, so you'll bloody well earn your keep.
Okay, chat, I don't know if it's just me. Sid sounded quite different then. Having said that, I still have fudging Realm Reborn Sid stuck in my mind. So it could just be the fact that it's a completely different voice actor than my memory is. That's one of the things? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was still me remembering and recalling Realm Reborn Sid. Because I still have Realm Reborn Sid in my head. So it could also be that.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel not only across dimensions, but through time.
Oh, fudge. Sid, you told him?
Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
I sure hope that Fudge and Graha turns around and says, actually, you had nothing to do with that. I really hope he says that.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
No, he sounds completely different. Not my Sid.
Whatever you say, Garland.
Having said that, the amount of times I run Fudging Praetorium and Cassia Meridium, it probably just is the fact that I'm used to a Realm Reborn Sid.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin.
Like the voice acting right now for Sid sounds like a Berserker warrior or something from Fudging World of Warcraft. Like it has that sort of gruff, like, you know, no brains, all brawn, like thought, you know? Like that's the vibe I'm getting from Sid right now. I think everyone seems to know this. I mean, yeah, it's really unfortunate. Because I think the voice acting in this game, even the Realm Reborn, I quite liked the voice acting. Nero's spot on considering how infrequently we hear him. I don't hear him enough to even know, to be honest.
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
Yeah, he's far too gruff. I think a bit's an understatement. How long's the game? Well, Mitch, that's like asking how long SWTOR is. Hundreds and hundreds of hours just to get through the story? It's an MMO, Mitch. I hope that answers your question for you. It's like SWTOR. But longer.
Damn it. It's overloading.
Mostly because this game has far much more story content than SWTOR does. Oh, actually, I say that I've never actually gotten past SWTOR. I've only played the Fudging base story, so I actually can't even comment on that. But my point is, it's like SWTOR. It has a lot of story because base game expansions. You know SWTOR, Mitch. Come on. Also, months I started in 2023.
It won't last much longer.
But then again, I've taken significant breaks in between, so and I get distracted.
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close. So very close.
Oh.
Biggs! No, wait, Wedge! That's Biggs!
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Nero's voice acting is so on point, though. You're so right,
Please, a moment longer. I beg you.
Hey!
There.
So did we get it or did we lose it? It looks like we kind of got it, but I don't know if we kept it.
I was able to memorize the magic before it faded.
Of course he was!
It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
By the way, even though I'm over 100 years old and have so much fudging stuck in my head, I have photographic memory. Ha ha ha! Typical. Like, I'd believe it if this was something we saw he exhibited, like, earlier on. He's never exhibited in a good memory.
Just as well. She'll never run again.
Wait, that is Wedge, and the other guy was
The fault
Biggs.
is mine. I'm sorry.
Also, what broke? What were they using again? Was it a big machine of just a bunch of Magitech stuff? I thought it was something they put together for this purpose. Is it really that much of a loss if it won't run again? Like, it had a purpose. It did its purpose. Yeah, it sucks that it can't be used again, but like, You built it for this particular reason. Like, this is an acceptable loss, you know? He's just showing off. Yeah, he is.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at.
His body's young and spry again, you're so true. But
this, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Yeah, and also, you could make more Magitech terminals. They're not gone forever. You just make more of them. It's gonna cost you.
Thank you.
But you can. You know?
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Long last we have our cure. In theory, at any rate, we cannot be certain until such time as we put it to the proof, but I am quietly confident. If we're to test on someone, I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild. As long as you exercise your caution. Yes, as long as you exercise due caution, it'll be fine. Without further ado, let's make for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. Oh my god. Are we gonna do it, chat? Are we actually going to fudging cure? Gabu. Every time I hear Gabu, I think of fudging the orcs in World of Warcraft, or just Warcraft in general, just going with like Gabu, or Dabu, or whatever they say. It's a very similar sound. If you have ever played a Warcraft game, you'd know what I mean. Oh, this part. Don't you fudging owe this part at me, Tibby. Shut your goddamn mouth. Plot twist, we save Gabu and he's just fudging jerk. He's actually just the rudest person. This is the moment of truth. I'll have our hosts bring Gabu to us at once. Come on, little kobold. Is it a kobold? No. What are the fudging species again, guys?
Apologies for the wait.
I'll know it when I hear it. I've just forgotten it. Well, I say that, but it could be kobold. I don't think it is. Maybe, no, it is.
Gabu, have you been good?
Gabu's like not a fudging child, miss.
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move
If
him.
they're going to extract the particular memories of who he was before he got tempered, is he going to forget who Alizé is? Because I feel like he probably will. Because he only knew about Alizé after the tempering, right? Or were they friends before the tempering? I don't quite remember who Gabu is.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Friends for a bit before. Okay, so they won't forget who Alizé is. That's good. That's good. That would be devastating.
Fancy meeting you here.
What do you mean, fancy?
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
Said they're not.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
We're about to find out! Never mind, we're about to have a lengthy conversation which we will not be privy to, and then we'll find out.
Using Magitech terminals to formulate a
absolutely,
solution.
Tibby.
I would never have contemplated such an approach.
But the tempering itself can be fixed, and that's still an improvement, you know. Also, if
So
we separate the
this new
memories,
magic,
maybe the PTSD might
adapted
come
from
with.
memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul.
Angelo the flying pig. I thought Angelo was done, like when it fudging did the thing in the first to get rid of their bodies.
Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Ah, nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
That kind of makes sense. I've just never seen a non-carbuncle or fairy familiar, which just, I don't know why my brain went, oh, that's the only two, when clearly it's not. Having said that, do you think Theo Ulka now popped into the source and yelled at us for not asking for help? Because, like, Theo Ul has traveled back and forth between the source and the first before to deliver messages. So surely Theo Ul can do the same thing now, like, mid-Endwalker will be, like, struggling, will be about to die, and Theo Ul will pop in, like, why are you asking for help? I know Theo Ul's not a familiar, that's just where my mind went next, because we're talking about fairies. Anyway, not the point. I mean... Who knows, really, Alwina? I mean, not Alwina, Tibby. Alwina's message popped up next and confused.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
I understand.
Be that as it may,
I forgot
certain
about that,
difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Oh.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
We're all about to get significantly weaker, guys.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Plot twist, the main characters give up all of their energy right now to help Gardu.
With your permission, then,
and,
let us begin.
The Empire attacks and everyone in Limsa dies because we can't save them. This was their plan all along! Hey, I have a lot of ether too, probably, just saying. Like, I'm like the super big hero warrior of light. I'm sure I can help at least a little bit.
Yes, this will do!
Secondary plot twist. We're empowering Grahatia so much he's now going to become the big bad villain.
And now, it's my turn.
Plot twist number 3. Grahatia uses all of his fudging ether and fudging disappears. Make Angelo done?
It is done.
So right. Flying pig becomes evil tyrant.
No small amount indeed.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy.
They're just like Graha, you should have told us exactly how much, like what the fudge.
The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one.
I have a
I
free
will go
company
with her.
estate here.
It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
You got it, buddy. Grahatia and Alize make the best team. I will
We'll
trust
bring Gabba
no one
back.
more.
You see if we don't.
Straight up most trustworthy characters in this entire game. I mean, all the signs are trustworthy. But if I had to pick two...
Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
If I had to pick two who I knew would never pull, you know, an Urianger and, like, pretend backstab us while actually helping us out, it would be Alize and Grahatia. If I had to pick the least trustworthy, it'd be Urianger. Having said that, you know that no matter what Urianger seems to be doing, he could be doing the most dastardly evil nonsense in the world. But you'd also know he'd be doing it for the right reasons and it will actually turn out phenomenally because he's planned ahead and he knows exactly what he's doing. So does that not also make him incredibly trustworthy too, even though he looks like he's being an absolute traitor? Graha did do that to us? He just hid a couple of things from her. Oh, you're right. Well, no, okay, see, this is what I was talking about before, though, how the Crystal Exarch, completely different personality to Grahatia. Like, you're right. Crystal Exarch did do that to us. Graha, not so much. Like, the only thing Graha ever hid from us was that he had royal blood in him. Something to do with, like, the Crystal Tower way back when. But even then, he didn't fully understand everything. So, like, really not his fault. Entirely, you know? It seems as good a spot as any to have a rest. Oh, they're just gonna leave. Got it. Noted. Cool. Give me voice acting, please.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago.
Materia.
I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even.
And see, Alvino, this is why, as much as I love you, I will always love Alisaie more.
But Alisaie refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect
You guys
for my
haven't
sister.
bickered since Fudging Ron Reborn. What
Had
are
I
you talking
half
about?
her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better sire.
Guys, is Alphino about to have his second character moment? He had a bit at the end of Aaron Reborn to Heavensward where he hated himself. Is he about to have a second one? Don't tell me, tell her. Yeah, exactly. Like, what the hell?
I should, I know.
I mean...
Yet, despite my good intent, I have the
That's
feeling
less
that I would only
bickering
succeed
and more
in
just
incurring her
Alphino being
ire.
an idiot. Like... Like, you're right, though. Oh, no, Alisaie?
Alisaie, are you all right?
I hope she's just a little tired from the work she's done and not, like,
The
in any
treatment.
danger.
Did it work?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
She's been tempered by Garbu!
No!
She did it! She did it! That's huge! Oh, that's so good. That makes me so happy. They've done it. They've reversed the tempering.
My mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alisaie's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gabu. They helped him to hold on.
So for some people, tempering is just like too far, and it can't be reversed. But because
I'm so proud of you, Gabu.
because Gabu held on to hope, they'll be fine, or they are fine. Does it depend on how far gone someone is then? That there's like, is there like a limit towards past a certain point you can't reverse the tempering? These are the questions that we may never find out because the game might just go, oh look, you did it, it's done, and then like not consider it further. Having said that, every time I say this game is not thinking about something, it immediately like 5 seconds later jumps on something and literally talks about what I'm thinking of. So It probably does, to me. Like, it has to
couldn't
at
have
some
done
point.
it without you, Alizé. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Don't say all of them, Alizé. They may not all be helpable? Savable.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alizé was able to heal Gabu alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms.
Exactly.
Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Exactly, Tibby. Quota!
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gabu, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then, the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
True.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya. The real one.
I cannot wait to say hi to Master Matoya and tell her that Y'shtola took up her name in an entirely different universe. It'd be kind of funny to be like, oh, Master Matoya, by the way, did you know Y'shtola went by your name for 5 years? Was it 5 years or was it 3 years?
Gabu, but the people here will look after you, right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
Oh yeah, the weird activities are crazy. Loved it. But like, also why?
All right. Thank you, Alizé. Thank you.
So glad it worked out for Gabu. That's big. She's gonna go down in history for that. The spell the name of... Wait! S-H-E-I... Sheila? That's so sad. If they go to the cave and she's like passed away on her chair, that'll be so upsetting. As she'll be at pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning from the first, but it seems a good a time as any. Come, let us make for a cave. Come, let's find out that she's fucking dead and you never said goodbye to her. Oh, speaking of no fudging aether shards and fudging the hinterlands, by the way. Speaking of... You're worried to just abandon a character? No, no spoilers, we'll find out. End over journal. It's all... Oh, okay. She does not care about the old journal yet, okay. I got a new one that I won't use, but like I'm here so I may as well grab it and not use it, you know? May as well grab it and not use it. No, I doubt that they'd have abandoned her character just because the voice actress passed away. They'll just have her not voice voice lines. Obviously. Though I will say it's a little jarring when like some people have voice lines and the others don't. Like fudging, I was playing, like as you guys know, I played World of Warcraft again, right? Recently, I've started up again. And because of the big saga voice acting strikes or whatever, some scenes literally have some characters like full-on voice-acted voice lines with some characters like immediately responding in between in the middle of a conversation with just no voice lines whatsoever. And you just read their text and then you immediately get the voice acted from the other people and then there's just like blank sound and just reading their text again. It's so jarring. It's so jarring. Like, I get why they didn't because of the strikes, but at the same time, it's also like... I don't know. So we'll see what they did with Master Matoya. You can TP out of town to Aetheryte. Oh, true, you're right. True! I forgot. I forgot. Did they have a special deal with the unions? Or did they just have non-union voice actors? Or maybe they immediately succumbed to all the union's requests. So they were like, oh yeah, no, you know what? These are all fair. We'll give them that. And then there was no need for them to go on strike with 14 because 14 was doing what they wanted. Having said that, I don't know if that's how unions work. Because I don't have a fudging clue how it worked, to be honest. One of the Dawn Child VAs is union? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how a lot of union stuff works in general. Like, even in Australia, I don't really know how a lot of it works. Which kind of sucks, and I should probably educate myself on that because it's kind of important. I just haven't, so I will take that loss. Before I talk to you still, I'm going to run another ad break though, because Twitch is yelling at me that there's an ad for 4 minutes, and I may as well do it now before this cutscene, get it out of the way. So I'm going to have another stretch, get up, walk around, and be back in a couple of minutes. And then we'll continue on with Ystrola and Matoya and see what happens with all that. So I will be back momentarily. I have returned to nobody's surprise because I'm not just gonna disappear in the middle of the stream. It's kind of weird to just do that. Anyway, you're still alive. I take it you're ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil. Very well. I didn't fill up my water. It's fine. I'm fine, guys. How are you? How are you guys? Are you guys fine? She's alive.
Nary a word from you all this
And she's
time.
voiced.
Then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
So, did she just have her voice lines recorded before she passed away? She must have had them. Or did they get a new voice actor? This is a new one? I can't even tell. It's such a good match.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Yeah, but that's not why you struggled to leave, though, Y'shtola. You struggled to leave because you physically couldn't leave.
Ever the scholar, Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
There we go. Alphino said it. How's Master Matoya gonna respond? The face.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
Likely
You
story.
mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
When Alpha Y'shtola's gonna murder yeah, just fudging over Alphino. You're done. Wait, did Alpha do that by complete accident? Alzay's just giving him a look like you're an idiot.
And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
Wow, so you're calling her old too now, Y'shtola?
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
Wait, who? Oh, Grahatia, of course.
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion.
The relationship is so very unique and different to any normal relationship, but it works for them and I love that for them. But also, man, if it were me, it would make me so uncomfortable. I'd feel like I am walking on eggshells or just like trying to avoid being yelled at like the whole time. I would hate it.
I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
There's a side quest you recommend I do one day that teaches me more about it. Ooh, okay.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits.
Proud of
Do you
what?
have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
Oh, careful, ma'am. He's 120.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
I do like solving puzzles and riddles, although having said that, I did kind of cheat throughout the entirety of that, the main puzzle riddle thing that was in... What's the fudging one that happens between the Waking Sands and Horizon, where you talk to that one guy and there's like the little like archaeology like dude, and you have to do the puzzles there, going to different places, and everyone gets a different puzzle. I just opened the wiki for that because I was just like, that's nonsense. I'm not solving that. He's 1 to 200 puzzle with 300. Jeez. Okay. Oh, true, because he would have stayed sleeping in the Crystal Tower for ages
that's
before
more
then
than enough
transported.
pleasantries for
Right.
anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
Yeah, but like he technically did still age, and if we're counting his memories being 100 years old, even though his body isn't, I feel like we should also count his memories of... Well, does he have any memories of being in suspension in the tower? Because if he doesn't, only his memories transferred over. Though his soul will have also experienced... You know what, we should probably count them too. 124 mentally, 324 including stasis, and as we all know, the soul was also brought along too, and that soul lasted for 200 years as well, so... Alistair just casts a fudging spell and brings this flying pig in the area with no explanation whatsoever. Yes, Master Matoya, please help me. Here's a flying pig. When
So
pigs
that's
fly.
the way of
Oh,
it.
wait.
It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Uh-oh.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxies with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reach double figures.
Nope.
But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie, as it were.
Uh-huh. Can you make a mother porxie to make all the other porxies, though?
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Every robot uprising starts with robots making robots. Well, no. Not onions and celery. Alright, off to my workshop then. Everything required to make it familiar is there. There may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of... Oh, is this a dungeon? You can consider cleaning up the place payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my progos ahead and let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful after all. Off you go. If this is a dungeon, I'm ending stream early because I don't have time to do a dungeon right now. You have pronouns now? TB, I hate to break this to you. You've had pronouns this whole time. I've known you as she, her since I met you. What are you talking about? I assume you mean the actual stream overlay pronouns, right? Not on my screen. I know. I was messing with you, TB. I felt like I had to clarify that near the end. Okay, so you acquire them through those links. Well, you get it through the first link and then you use the extension to get it on the second. I should probably put that information in a more accessible spot. Must have taken a long time to update. Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's had a bit of issues over time. Because sometimes they work and then sometimes they just don't. And I've never really known what causes it to work or not work. How's Quest going? Hi, Peachy. We're doing like Master Like Pupil. We met the new voice actor for Master Matoya and I didn't even realize it changed. It's no, not true, TB. It's not that I don't want to do the dungeon with you. It's that I don't have time before the end of stream to do the dungeon because I got to be up early tomorrow morning. Which means I got to like, A, get ready for bed. B, relax and play my own games for like a little bit and the little small bit of freedom I have. You'll hop on for dungeon. Guys, can we do it first thing tomorrow instead? Peachy, I know you have a whole week off. TB, can you do it tomorrow instead? And we all do it tomorrow instead? Oh, TB was waiting right here for me, and now I feel even worse. Doom, can you do it tomorrow too? You gotta do your food shop tomorrow? We'll reorganize it. You just logged in? I guess I could do a dungeon. I'll do a dungeon, but I'm immediately finishing at the end of it, guys. We got to immediately finish it, okay? We'll do it. When's daylight savings time? This Sunday, 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my good mistress's relic. Poro Rogo is my name, and I shall be honored to be your guide. Within, you will find a space dedicated to the makings of familiars, along with a cavern where the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and I will, I regret, be in some disarray. Rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it. No, I'm doing it now. Everyone's convinced me. Doom's logged in. Peachy wants to do it. You're waiting. We'll do the fudging dungeon. We already have a group of 4 people. So while I'm in this cutscene, you guys hurry up and get the party formed and invite me by the end of it so we can go in and out, 20-minute adventure, quick smart, let's go. Rest assured, my brother and I shall see to it you don't lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word and I shall show you in. Matoya's relics now accessible. Okay, well, clearly TB's already fudging here. Peachy and Doom are logging in. Why are both of your characters still here? That's crazy. In the queue 2 seconds. Okay. It's so funny that both your characters are still logged in. Never mind, this one's logged off. I just had to refresh it. Wait. Peachy, you're healer, right? Because I think I should swap the tank. I'm swapping the tank. So Peachy can do her favorite little healing. Dang, this thing doesn't die in one shot. That's crazy. No, it's okay. I'll tank. I'm good, Peachy. I'm good. I know, I just changed the tank. Isn't that crazy how I can do that? Wild, I know. God, you're so tall. I'm so tiny. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this height difference. Like, I've known that the difference is huge, but like... Okay. Well, that's just unnecessary. Peachy's in. Okay, oh my fudging god. It's a Tonka truck. Did you guys? Oh my god, it's a what the hell? That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, Pete, is everyone ready for me to queue up right now? Because I'll queue up like right fudging now if we're all ready. No one said no, so we're doing it. I love your little skateboard mouth as well. That's crazy. I'm imagining this is Peachy. There you are. Also, Peachy, I noticed your glam's changed again. Just wanted to point that out. I see you. Oh my god, look at all those books.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients.
I've not played Banjo-Kazooie since I was like 6.
Listen well to what the Parogos say, Or you wish you had.
Been like this since last stream. Well, Peachy, I don't know if you noticed, I wasn't paying enough attention in last stream to like anything ever. Oh my god! Doom and I both have white highlights? How did I not notice that? We need to harvest some clay. Okay, chat, where's the clay at? Go and get some clay. Please follow me, Ribbit, and put down any pests that bar the way to getting us clay. Oh, this may be too big of a pool. We'll just. Oh, I saw like 14 enemies over here, and I was like, actually, you know what? Maybe this is not the play. Okay, now I can grab the more ones. Assist you with the gap for a bit. What an assist! You don't imagine the place would be so much faster. I just see multiple enemies and I'm like, this is too much. It's gonna go boom! Need to deal with the Mudman first. Oh no, chat, not the Mudman! I forgot how hard it is, please. Oh wait, I don't want to stay in that. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what I'm meant to do with this. But I think I did okay. Boy, do I really hope. Oh, I think I missed my Blackest Night. Do we want to drag them into the people or not into the people? Gonna be honest, I genuinely have no idea. Oh, fudge, I didn't drag it far enough. Oh no. But that's fine. Oh, the mud men block the drains. Got it. We need to get the water flowing again, chat. We gotta get some water flowing. I mean, my pleasure to show you to the clear note cauldron, Ribbit. Please use this portal. Okay, so that's the mud we just got. Now we got some water. Water. Come on, friends. What take us so long? Peachy? I was like, Peachy, we got it. We lost Peachy. For your own safety, I ask he keeps close to me. Oh, okay. I'll have a look at that in a bit then. Well, I say in a bit, before we leave. Why, hello there, fellow friends. I accidentally just touched the wrong button. Peachy going for the fudging loot mid-combat is so funny to me. Oh, right, the pillar. Oh, we're just meant to drop, okay. I'm suspicious of this pillow. Oh, do I not have one of these guys aggro? My apologies. Woo! A single pull? The hell is this game? That's crazy talk. I'm so glad these things don't have full damage. Like in dungeons, you just don't take full damage to these. Very nice. Oh my god, it's adorable. Let's kill it. What the fudge is this? It hurt. Surging water. Okay, this is safe. Told you she made this familiar when she was a kid. Oh, that's kind of cute. More water. We need more water. Another one. Just lose 4 heads. This looks so pretty though, actually. God forbid I don't get hit and do the mechanics properly. Get out of that. Get out of that way. I thought the yellow like little tank buster warnings meant that like it was meant for multiple tanks. But clearly, obviously, there's only one tank here, so I don't know how that actually works. Kill it. Kill it before it gets close. It's dead. I give up even. Yay! We are the winners, chat. Okay, before I forget, where's this pillow that you speak of? Where's the pillow? Is it the squiggly pillow? Is it Lord Helix? Is that the pillow? Is the pillow Lord Helix? Is it this pillow over here? Oh my god! It's a Y'shtola pillow. Or Master Mato- No, it's a Y'shtola pillow. Flames Fantasia? Oh my goodness. What are these colors? Oh, okay. Okay. No. Okay. Calm down. What the ribbit? Oh, I guess I'm stopping here for that. Oh my god, it's the mount! That's so cool, actually. He parted the Red Sea. Bad joke about it, so sorry. I was like, I wonder if I can get into the absolutely I can. Final boss time. I think. Maybe there's one more area. Smite this fiend once and for all. Don't mind if I do. I love the enemy designs in this dungeon though. They're very cool. I mean, they're very hot as the molten rock and lava and stuff. But a fiery battle that was, I mean the magma is definitely. Okay, chat. Final boss now, I'm going to bed. Final boss. That takes care of the killing, Ribbit. Oh, we just leave now. I was expecting the boss to show up here. That would be silly of me. Oh, time to make ourselves a proxy. Let's go.
Right then. Let's get this over with.
I mean, I didn't TP back because I was stupid. Oh, you mean you went through the shortcut again? You silly.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
That, unfortunately, Doom is not going to trigger the auto playback because it's not just a link. And I haven't quite figured out a way to code the bot to pay attention to attack names. Okay. But first, I do need to play this link though. I just need to copy the actual thing. Fudge, what was my play? Okay, play clip. There we go. This should work. That's so quiet. I'm sorry, that was so quiet I could not hear it. Anyway, I'm on my way. It copied something else from where he stored it. Huh? I'm confused, but that's fine. Anyway, it's Big Pig time. You guys ready? Don't show any fear, they can smell it. I can smell the fear. Are you ready? We're trying to speedrun this dungeon. We're not going to get onto the top of the speedrun.com leaderboards like this. I have actually been kind of considering learning to speedrun Hitman, by the way. There's me talking. No, I did gather that. I just couldn't hear it. Oh, fuck. Woe be gone, workshop is sealed off. Oh shit, okay. Huff and puff and you'll blow my house down. That is kind of cool. Actually, I'm just gonna miss. Oh fudge, never mind. Aha. Run! I didn't see what that attack name was called, unfortunately. Barbecue? Oh, a barbecue. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, right. That's kind of unfortunate, guys. Doom got barbecued, no! Can we have an effing chat for poor Doom who got absolutely roasted? Oh my god, right when I put down Salt Earth. She's hit. Got a dodge. Explosion? I don't like the sound of that. Oh, you're up here. Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm running. Running as fast as I can go. Oh my god, I just made it. Actually, I don't know if I like just made it or if it's programmed to go up once we're all in the area. It could be that one. I'm not gonna have my time for that one. Tenderloin. Maybe I should move out of the way. Didn't have to. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. We did it! The pig is dead! Aww. I don't know what I'm doing this, I'm sorry. Just notice how good the what look in this glam? No minion. Okay, what did you say? Look at the pictures up where the books are. What pictures with what books? Oh my god! They're the sprites from the early Final Fantasy games! That's so cool! I've never played them, but I can appreciate that so much. Oh my god, the nose jiggles. The nose wiggles and jiggles and jiggles and wiggles. Wait, why did that not work? Do I not have a pet emote? Oh, it's pet. I pet its little snoot. Okay, out we go. No, I think the reason it's not loud is because when I've reinstalled Windows and stuff, it uses my default browser settings, and I might not have played a clip or whatever in my browser yet, so it just defaults to the lower volume. So I need to increase it again. That's all that is. That's why it's happening.
There we are. Quite tame.
I hope, anyway. I'll have to have a mess around and see what's the reason for it is. Because it didn't
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
But I just used so much of it. Well, they didn't. I just wanted to join in, to be honest. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Though, to be fair, Tibby is the one that suggested that the pig be the tyrant, not Grahatia. So really, it's all on her. Also, I love how the pig is royal because it's using Grahatia's royal blood. I love the idea that Matoya's just looking at us all like, you're all weak.
That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porkses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy.
Is that someone me? Oh, it's just all over.
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
My XP bonus! I'm kidding. Oh, jeez. Only 3 Porksies? The music cuts out too, it's so sad. I preferred the music that was
Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
Wait, I thought the whole idea of getting the Porksy to do the summoning was so that we don't waste our energy summoning more of these guys. So what you're telling me is we still need to use our energy for the Mother Porksy to produce the things? What's the fudging point then? Oh, we don't need claims.
I will require a moment before I try again.
Oh my god, she is out of it.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one.
There's also that too.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
I'm looking at all these people like huffing and puffing, down on their knees, struggling to even move or talk, and they're all like to me, you need a rest. Guys, shut the fudge up, I'm not the one who needs the rest here. Hello? Do you see yourselves?
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
And time to end stream, right fudging here, right next to Alpha. No, I'm not going to read this cutscene, I'll do this thing right now. I thought it was a multi-seater too, because I was thinking the same thing to be. I was like, oh, someone can get inside the fudging, like, thingamajig here, right? Or, I mean, this thing in here makes sense too, but I was thinking like the front, like in the little, I forget what that's called, but you know, that thing. Anyway. I am going to find someone to raid. Thank you everybody so much for stopping by. I appreciate you all hanging out with me today. We're going to go find someone to raid. And we'll be back tomorrow with probably more Final Fantasy, unless I'm feeling like particularly... Thank you, Peachy. You didn't have to. But I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see who is live. Yeah, I should be back tomorrow with more 14. But it depends how I'm feeling, because as I said, I'm trying to like cut back in the 14 so I don't get absolutely burned out. So I'm taking it day by day. Fridays will still be 14, and I'll at least do like 1 or 2 other days a week of 14 as well. So, but Eden, that's why I said I'm still going to keep doing it. Eden will be at the end of the 5. What patch am I? 5.4? It'll be at the end of this patch. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, we have options chat. We can say hi to Charity, who's playing Minecraft. We can say hi to Sid Vieira, who's playing Outlast 2 for Spooky Month. Also, Sid hasn't been streaming in a while, so we should probably welcome her back. And we can say hi to Nuggies, who's playing Infinity Nikki. What are we thinking, friends? Personally, I'm tossing up between Nuggies and Sid. Nuggies for Nikki, and also because Nuggies. But Sid for Outlast Spooky Month, and also because Sid. And also because Sid hasn't been on. Nuggies would be funny. Gotta go with Nuggies. Okay, you guys, we'll go with Nuggies. We'll go with Nuggies. If you guys don't know Nuggies, Nuggies is a fantastic person. 10 out of 10, great individual. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. So we'll definitely go say hi to them. But Nuggies, guys, it's okay. I'm gonna raid Nuggies. It's okay. We'll raid Nuggies. It's good. It's good, guys. We're good. Go say hi to Nuggies. They're a fantastic individual, lovely, lovely, lovely person. I don't know how they found us. Oh, probably Doom. Wait, no.
Lizard.
Dude, did I meet you and Nuggies at the same time in the same raid? It may have been. Actually, no, I think I did. I don't know how Nuggies found us then. Nuggies just found us one day, and you know what? They're wonderful for it. So go give them all your love and support. If I can remember their full fudging typey name, and I hope I did not get that wrong. Not messages for subs, but messages for non-subs. Go give Nuggies all of your love and support and all that sort of stuff because they are incredible. You came over in the Nuggies raid. That's what I wait, Tibby as well? You said we. I don't think Tibby was in the Nuggies raid. Tibby was separate, right? Anyway, not that it matters. It doesn't matter at all, in the slightest. But we appreciate Nuggies here. Just like we appreciate Doom, and Peachy, and Tibby, and scrolls up in chat to see who else has talked recently. I appreciate all of you in chat anyway, whether you've been talking or not, whether you've been lurking, whether you've been hanging out, whether you're subs, whether you're whatever. Thank you for being here. You make streaming enjoyable. Being 14 in Australia, thank you Twitch. You've done one thing right. That's unfortunate, Peachy. You got to use the non-sub message. That's crazy. That's so sad. It's a fudging Mandeville dance. Okay. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Go get some great sleep and rest and whatever it is that you're doing. And I'll catch you all next time. Hopefully. Probably. Maybe. Okay. Okay, everyone. Goodbye. Don't die or I'll cry like a crybaby. And I'll blame it on Tibby and Peachy and Doom. I'll also blame it on Nuggies too. Just throw them in there. Okay, bye.